it's really likely that those bases from Repotted now are not set up against those. So overall, a really, really interesting match, I feel, with a lot of background story, which I think we cannot really touch on, like, on everything, but this is just like the first nugget pretty much about this match.
If you throw together any old 5 great Clash esports players, you might get a great team that could maybe even make it to the monthly qualifiers. But in order to get a golden ticket, you really have to leverage that synergy. That's at least what we heard from Chief Pat yesterday, the leader of this Tribe Gaming Alliance, putting together a team that has now one last chance opportunity to get a golden ticket against a Repotted gaming squad that has become so feared for their performance in the Queso Cup, getting a championship run there. Klinga is going to start off with the Queen Charge in the left corner, finding a scatter shot and a Royal Champion to get this Dragon Rider assault led off. It's a relatively light Dragon Rider hit, though, only 4 of them for this attack. Instead, going to be relying on a dozen minions for cleanup, and going to have to use some really surgical troops here. Loons pathing in to try to catch a Seeking Airmine, but not catching one yet here, Itsu.
Yeah, the pathing for those loons is not really optimal, so if there's any more Black Mines, he's not going to get them. But the Freeze with the Poison is a nice solution to take down the Flankers nice and quickly. The Headhunter's coming in as well to take this. Oh, the Spring Trap is getting dodged and the King is going down. And now he needs to use this jump. He has one jump with him, and there is the jump into the core. And with the Singing Inferno, it's going to be scary. And if the Queen is going to be used, their ability... is the Eagle switching? No, the Eagle is staying on that Queen. We sometimes have that the Eagle is actually switching the target. There are some red bombs in combination with the Multi-Furniture. Woody, this is looking really like a big problem.
Yeah, very unfortunate pathing for the Queen to hop so far north and to leave those healers unprotected. Multi burns them up, and that is going to be the end of the Queen Charge very shortly. Up on the top side, meanwhile, we do have a Barbarian King charging in to try to get some damage off on this Town Hall. But with Teslas popping up, I don't know if he's going to get that star or not.
Oh, the Tesla, the King. He has to freeze the Town Hall. He has the Slammer not deployed yet because he needs to wait for the Town Hall to go down. But it seems like he is having to switch to the Bully. This siege was not meant to get used for this part of the base. And with this is a lot of power which is missing on the back end. The Town Hall, though, is going down. The Town Hall is dropping. And now it's all about those Dragon Riders. But at the same time, is it even like 2 Dragon Riders left alive? It feels like only 1. Only 0 Dragon Riders are left alive due to those 2 Black Mines.
Yeah, having to commit a siege machine for the Town Hall was just the end of the hopes for a 3-star here. Klinga, though, does have quite a bit of time for cleanup along this outer edge. He's pushing that percentage higher and higher. Grand Warden is still pretty healthy, and he's not facing off against too many crucial threats out here, so he should just have this full 18 seconds to try to snipe down whatever he can, but... Man, once again, Repotted Gaming, just like in their previous war, are going to find trouble in their first attack and really give Tribe a huge opening. This is going to be such an energetic moment for the Tribe team to try to take advantage of this 79% 2-star.
I feel like one thing Tribe with this base, we have not seen the other bases, but 11 Original as well earlier has done incredible good, is they don't give them any opportunities for this classic Suilalo entries, which we have talked about already earlier. Queen for the Town Hall, King and the Royal Champ for the flanking compartment, which means most often like a Queen, a Royal Champ, and a Scatter or a Multi-Furniture Tower compartment. Those entries are not possible on those bases. And with this setup, Repotted has to get out of their comfort zone. This is what they typically do. The Suilalo takes, this is what they're so strong at. But with not giving them this opportunity, Tribe and 11 Original earlier really denying them hard. At the same time, we have another Queen Charge Hydra coming in, and this seems to be the strategy which Tribe really prepared to get really far in this tournament, because no one really is predicting this type of strategy, because it's not a strategy which we see that much in this stage of tournament.
Well, it worked before against Carnage Gaming, slim as the advantage may have been. At least the defenses have held for Tribe, and with this poke on the right corner, Evchek is going to get down another key target here. Eagle Artillery eliminated, but it's always going to be that middle multi-target Inferno that gives me a bit of pause for concern. With Dragons and Dragon Riders, he's not going to have enough focus solely on defenses, so he does have to have a very clear path to take down that crucial target in the middle.
Yeah, but he's going to jump the queen into the core, into the Mutant Ferment Tower, and starting with those dragons and dragon riders at the top right side. This is like what the pathing is looking like for the moment.
Okay.
Let's see if everything is going to come together. So far, he's delaying those dragons. He wants to have the queen first, creating the pathing. Those dragons and dragon riders, since you don't have only dragon riders, since he has the dragons in there as well in the mix, he needs to create pathing because, well, dragons attack everything. Not like dragon riders where only defense are getting targeted. Now the dragon riders are starting, and the dragons obviously as well. The lava hound is getting taken down, and the queen should take this jump soon to take down the core and get those dragons into this town hall part. At the same time, the blip is getting started as well. Earlier black mines. A lot of dragons are already really low, Woody.
Yeah, very sad, and I wish almost that Evechek could have popped that Eternal Tome sooner. Unfortunate to catch a tornado trap here, but he does have the freeze able to use here for the battle blip to try to rain on some more damage straight through. But no, they don't reach the town hall. Evechek is going to have to really push hard in this top corner. He might even have to over-invest on his spells. Yes, there's an invisibility now to make sure that that town hall goes down, yet he makes it all the way in, and that is going to be the second star claimed by Evechek, since in the Royal Champion now in the left side corner to take out another air defense. And with that, this queen is gone. He's going to have to rely on those healers swapping off now to the Royal Champion to try to make it along out to the backside here, but I don't think he's going to have enough for the 3-star. Still, once again, Tribe Gaming are going to be able to come over the top on percentage and keep this in the lead.
When he has 30 seconds, there's an archer at the top side. The dragon is working as well. The Royal Champion ability is not used yet, so time might be the deciding factor at this point. Power is definitely not a problem for Evechek. But yeah, 15 seconds, you're saying it. 15 seconds is not enough. So percentage is everything they can go for. And they're already way above the 79% from Repotted Gaming. So they're having the percentage lead for now. And this is, well, not the worst to start with a huge percentage lead. You have to say like something like a 15%. So that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's actually really, really good. In fact, pretty much anything short of a star lead for Repotted Gaming is going to tilt heavily in Tribe Gaming's favor now. I mean, there's kind of no reason to expect Tribe to take any big risky maneuvers unless they do wind up going down a star. And so I think that this is a really, really great start for Tribe. 15% is quite an appreciable lead just off of the first round of attacks. And there's always time for catch-up, but let's see if Lou can get that triple after all and keep this war tightly contested.
Yeah, we have actually one of those Suilado attacks, but this time Lou is not going for the town hall. This is something which Lou is typically not really doing. He's nearly always going for this town hall dive. As we said earlier, take a look at the town hall compartment. There is no big value, and the king is even defending this town hall compartment. So really Tribe did their homework against the classic entries from Repotted. So can Lou completely surprise this space with an entry which Tribe did not expect? So far, really good value. The Mutant Ferment Tower went down, the Scatter Shot went down. Queen is still pushing strong with her ability not even used yet. And the pathing is looking good as well. The only problem, depending on where he starts, this sweeper behind the town hall into the direction of the eagle might be a big problem.
Yeah, so often with these Laloon hits, it's up to the heroes to get the finishing blow here. With a Sui dive, it's really kind of an all or nothing, all-in maneuver early on to try to get out those crucial targets and set up for the second stage here. Bottom compartment doesn't go all the way down, but I think that you're right that Lou got some good solid value on the right edge. A third of the base is now cracked and missing. Doesn't catch a Seeking Airmine with that Loon out on the right, and so he's going to feel confident sending in the Stone Slammer to get into the midsection, while the Lava Hound up top will protect for the Loons, well spread out and trying to get that second star top off as they path along to the very bottom, though. But Eagle Artillery waiting until the very end to take that down is kind of bad news for a Laloon hit, isn't it, Itsu?
Yeah, it's sometimes a bit dangerous, but at the same time, if you can keep them safe. I mean, he has so many spells left. He has the heal, he has the rage, he has a lot of spells left to take this base out, but at the same time, the queen is hopping over the wall. The skeleton spell's in the wrong compartment. This means this queen, oh wait a second, there's a million headhunters.
Oh,
this queen is not going anywhere. So as you said, the eagle is the all deciding factor on this one. But is this enough Doom power? It seems like a no, because the air defense is covering the eagle, and this means another 2-star.
Wow, holding on again. Kronos' defenses have done it, and Lou is rebuffed. We see another big shutdown as Repotted Gaming just have not yet found their footing. Lou stares in disbelief, trying to find what went wrong, what could have gone better maybe. Were there just too many traps out on that right side for the heroes to get the value that they needed? I'm looking at, you know, the big chunk of destruction that they were able to achieve early on, and it seemed like they accomplished their goal. Was it something going haywire with the Laloon itself? What's your assessment here, Itsu?
I feel like overall, like, Klinger and Lou are really good at Serial Lalo, but they always go for the Town Hall. We just saw why exactly they do this. The Town Hall is so scary. You need to use spells to get out of the poison. You need to use the Warden ability to get down the Town Hall, which means the Warden ability is not covering you anymore into the core, into red bombs, for example. So there is a reason why all of those Lalo attackers are nearly always going for the Town Hall as an objective. And Tribe and 11 Origin earlier, they just don't allow those entries. There is no value on this Town Hall side. In addition, we even had the King covering this Town Hall, so like a Queen dive into the Town Hall wouldn't even take it down, and this is exactly what is completely throwing them off right now. It seems like 11 Origin did the same, as I said, and this is how Clash at the highest level is looking like. If those teams really good at predicting what the enemy is doing, what their comfort strategies are. And we have Maxi coming in, and as we said, Tribe Gaming coming with a strategy which they really like to run, which no one so far really have used, and completely trying to not have this problem of getting baited, because so far Tribe Gaming really like to do different type of strategies like Lalo attack, Wizard Lalo from Nebrak, for example, or like the Dragon Rider Bad Spell combination. This time Tribe is always going with Queen charges on the opposite side of the Town Hall, jumping into the core, and then playing this Hydra part, which is even the Dragon Riders and the Dragons with the blimp on the Town Hall. This is not something which people are expecting, and because the Queen charge is taking down the Clan Castle, he can even use the Yeti blimp. So this is a really strong technique of kind of countering the meta at the moment, it feels like.
And I love the funneling for this Dragon Rider setup now, with such a big chunk out of that back right compartment finished off, and even pushing the Barbarian King all the way to the Queen doesn't get her down, but ground targeting expos are going to be no problem at all for this aerial attack. Well protected Queen still out here, not having to face a single target Inferno until the very last end of this strike. Eve Maxi is getting a massive amount of value here. Just has to be careful with the CC coming out. Good poison spell there, catches everything, and we'll be able to pop this Lava Hound down like it's nothing. Time to get in for this main attack though, because there's still 3 air defenses up, and he's going to have to be very careful protecting them on the entry point. Does keep those dragons safe with balloons out in front to insulate the blows, but not catching Seeking Air Mines just yet. Maxi is going to have to go in hot and fast, keeping them safe from that scatter shot as well. Very nice positioning so far.
Yeah, now we have the Yeti blimp coming in soon. The Clan Castle, as we said, already came out. So like with regular Hydra attacks, you never want to lure out ground Clan Castle troops. But with this Queen Shard, it is working. There's the Warden ability. The blimp is flying across. There are red bombs. There's the Tornado Trap. But again, since this is Yeti blimp, this should be no problem. There's the race. The Queen ability got used as well in the core, so there's a lot of things to pay attention to. The blimp is reaching the target, and now the Royal Champion is coming in. This Queen can reach pretty much everything from this channel, especially with this Royal Champion coming in as well.
Yeah.
But can the Queen stay alive? There's the Visibility spell. This is looking strong.
Maximum firepower! Drops in the Royal Champion to support the Queen, and in the bottom compartment, there's going to be not a whole lot left. You know what I mean, Itsu. I'm telling you right now, this is a triple. Eve Maxi claps his hands. He has done it. Tribe Gaming pulls so far ahead now. This is going to be so difficult for Repotted Gaming to catch up to. A silver ticket was good enough, but a golden is even better. Can they do it? I think so.
I love the reaction from Max. He is so relieved that this attack went good, because not only the 3-star is important overall, but just like taking a look at the bigger picture, we had now 2 really strong defenses from Tribe, and they now got a percentage lead in the first attack, and now the 3-star, which means at this point, it kind of feels like that they are leading with 2 stars, because Repotted needs to, at this point, needs to go for the star win, because percentage, they cannot really overcome Tribe anymore as long as they don't mess up big time. So this right now is looking incredibly strong for Tribe, and it seems like really that, similar to Aphelion Esports yesterday, they come up with a really good game plan. Yesterday with Aphelion, which did incredible on defense preparation work-wise, and today Tribe completely using a strategy which no one expected, and now we're back to Repotted, who are sticking with the regular Queen Touch Dragon Rider, a strategy which I guess you can way easier expect, way easier to predict as base builder. So let's see how this attack from Giannis is going to work while chilling on the couch.
Well, it's the most comfortable position, right, for an armchair general. Giannis is going to make a charge into this single target Inferno on the bottom, and with the freeze out, is able to negate that defense pretty handily. I like this avenue of attack, and with an Invis as well, keeps that Queen directly on the path toward the Town Hall, walks along and right through that little corner shot for an easy angle here, and ought to be able to take it down. A bit distracted now by the CC troops, and she's going to take some pretty big fire, but with the rage spell up, that's going to give enough for those healers to keep her topped off to grab the 1-star, and to follow up now with the Queen Charge Dragon Rider component.
Yeah, and the Town Hall is going down. That's the important note right there. Is the Queen now going the right direction? Yes, she is. There's the next wall break. He's having a ton of wall breaks. Like, that Queen is going to get all the way, especially considering that there's a long channel where the Queen can reach so many more things. And he's trying to push the Queen in there, using the King to create this funnel, create this pathing for the Queen. Now it's all about this Queen. Is this Queen actually going inside, or is this Queen going to chase the cannon? What is she going? Oh, the Queen is walking inside this channel. And this Queen, take a look at what she can reach from this. She can reach the defending Queen. She can reach the defending Expos, Warden, Roy Champion, everything. This charge looks incredible so far.
Wow, she is just taking them down one by one, and there's not even that many defenses stacked up to try to stop her. Yanni's got a perfect entry point, and she is just walking down.
I'm sorry, there were a couple of red bombs. Whenever I see red bombs with the Queen charge, I'm so paranoid because of the healers, but it seems like we're only a couple of them, so keep going. Those Dragon Riders are going strong.
Here they are with the freeze on the back end, catches that enemy Royal Champion. The Queen is going to have an easy time popping her out. I don't even think she had a single spear off. What is going on, Itsu? This is an incredibly overpowering freeze. Maybe the MVP of Repotted Gaming, or of the whole tournament. What a huge show for Repotted Gaming to get this third strike in. And just like their previous match against 11 Original, they find their stride on attack number 3.
Yeah, this was so important for them to getting this 3-star, and well, this means they should get a couple of more 3-stars in if they repeat the same approach to the match as they did against 11 Original. But this means for Tribe, they need to keep pushing. They need to keep pushing. As we said earlier, Tribe Gaming so far is percentage-wise really far ahead, which is forcing Repotted to win on stars, depending on how the next attack look like. So, Tribe Gaming is up next. And depending on this next attack, I think this match is going to get a big boost into the Tribe direction, or otherwise Repotted is having a big chance of a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, I still think Tribe is safe. Like, even if this winds up being a disappointing 2-star, they ought to still have a pretty decent lead, and they've got strong attackers into the back end too, so I don't think that this is going to be bad news for Tribe either way. But is it going to be more of the good news that they're hoping for, trying to stay out on top clearly and confidently ahead? A 3-star here puts them even farther in the lead. Exosist is the man with a plan, ready to try to get it done with a Queen charge once again, but switching off from the Dragons to a Laloon of his own. What do you make of that, Itsu?
Yeah, going for the different approach. We have seen earlier now that I think Exorcist did a different attack strategy. This time going in with the Lalo. He's knowing that Lalo right now, we have talked about it with Chris as well, stats-wise, Lalo is the best thing you can do if you're good enough to actually make it work. So the question is this plan and is Exorcist good enough to actually get this 3-star in with this Queen charge? He's having the jump to get all the way maybe towards the Town Hall, depending how his troops are pathing. I think maybe the jump on top of this Queen platform to get the King into the Town Hall direction, but so far it seems like no jump for the King. Instead, he's waiting for this Queen to get further into this base and then jumps into the court.
CC's pulled out and the rocket loons are coming awfully fast. They're going to get right on top of that Queen. You're dropping the bombs. The poison spell is out, but the rage is barely enough to keep the Queen up. Doesn't force the ability, though, and Exorcist has managed this beautifully. He does have to get the ability after all, though, as those super minions are still out back. It could be really hard to reach. Pops over the wall, though, with the jump spell out and with a freeze as well. Exorcist is a man on fire, popping his fingers all across this board like an expert pianist. He is also sending it straight to the Town Hall, grabs it down. Those sneaky goblins have done their job, and it's now time for the Lava Loon hit.
Lava Loon is coming in, but the Queen did not get any further. This Mojang Inferno Tower really catching those healers out of position. Red bombs are getting triggered, red bombs are getting blocked due to the warden ability. Roy Champ is jumping into the core, still with her ability left. One Mojang Inferno Tower on the back and a couple of Wizard Towers, which are a big problem always for Lalo. There is no spells left at this point. The Royal Champion is down. So everything is relying on those loons with splash damage on the back end. Nope, this is not going to work, and so far it seems like a pretty low percentage attack for a tribe.
A heartbreaker for Exorcist. You know, the percentage is creeping up. They will be able to hold on to the average destruction lead, but this was kind of the one mulligan that they had, to use, you know, golf terminology there. If Exorcist had really just had one more freeze for that multi-target Inferno right on top of where the Warden went down, there were so many balloons in that pack that they might have even been able to power through that Wizard Tower on the other end. I think he came actually very, very close to a triple and had an amazing plan, very well executed, but didn't ultimately get good fortune on the traps and had a little bit too little to add on to that loon push at the end, Itsu.
Yeah, it was a really good base by Repotted as well, and just this jump, just the timing with the Clan Castle, and another mistake with dealing with this Clan Castle. This is such a big surprise to me that so many of those pro teams, and they really don't know, at least like maybe with this amount of pressure, I'm not really sure, but they really messed things up with this Clan Castle. Like, for all of those people out there, whenever you're facing a Clan Castle like those Rocket Loons with the Queen Charge, freeze the Rocket Loons and poison the Super Minis. This is the way to go. This is super safe. You won't lose your Queen ability. But this attack did not work out. Now Timtastic is in and he's back to Blizzard Lado. This is his thing. And it seems like he's going for a Blizzard onto the Bomb Tower with the Earthquake. He's trying to make sure that this Bomb Tower is low. And now dropping the Blimp on top of it to make sure that the Bomb Tower is going down. With this, those Super Wizards are surviving the splash damage.
Timtastic is a monster, hidden in the dark, ready to pounce. You won't even see it coming with invisibility spells dropped in the top corner. He takes down the Town Hall and gets a good setup here for the Law Loon push, but that's a pretty big investment early on that does demand justification. He's going to get this Archer Queen popped on the Lava Hound over in this top right corner. Unfortunate that he couldn't just kind of keep that CC out of the picture, but nonetheless, with a poison stacked on top, that will be an easy finish off. And with more funneling work now done by the King, Timtastic is ready to put this thing in the lead column for Repotted Gaming. They can't get the advantage on percentage just now, but they will be able to get a star lead if they get the triple here and defend next. This is their time to shine. Who's going to get that golden ticket?
Yeah, that's the question we're all waiting for. Like, at least we're waiting for the answer with those heroes diving, and this is looking really strong so far. Where is he going to use the Royal Champ? Is the Royal Champ going to be used for the Eagle? No, instead at the top side. And this Queen is just moving forward. The King is taking down the next wall to the next compartment, so the Queen can maybe reach the Mojang Inferno Tower. This would be huge. The Royal Champion, though, at the top side is really getting delayed, but with a Unicorn on that Royal Champion, that's not the worst thing in the world. But the Royal Champ going or continue with that Queen, not even down at this point. Mojang Inferno Tower down, Expo down. This Queen, it was incredible. Where is the base at this point?
She went so far, even nabbing another multi-inferno over there, and the centralized single target one shouldn't be much of a problem for Loons. It's just once again going to be this Eagle artillery on the very back side of the base with only one more freeze to deploy, and he's going to have to use it on the upper edge. There's no more haste spells. He's going to have to get in there awfully fast. No, he actually does get the freeze to the very bottom side, and with spread out balloons surrounding all around, Timtastic might just have done it. What a beast! He finishes off the very last defenses, and it's just a matter of cleanup now. 36 seconds and so much to get it. He is on fire!
Timtastic is just insane. This value with those heroes was incredible. The Queen with the King breaking through the wall to take down the multi-inferno tower, and then during the Lalo having the time to use that invisibility spell to take the next X-Bow on the back end down. This air X-Bow on the back end could have done a complete different, like would have changed up this attack a little bit for sure with so much more damage, which it could have provided. But either way, Timtastic's just too strong with this. Tribe needs to get at least a really high percentage 2-star. Like, no, wait a second, they're tied on stars, so they need to get a 3-star to tie things back up because, oh, those were a couple of too many 2-stars from Tribe, and this gave Repotted the chance of coming back.
This next attack is going to be the most important attack in the entire Last Chance qualifier series. I'm going to call it right now. Aphelion took the win yesterday, and it was a relatively handy march through the entire bracket for them. But this one between Tribe Gaming and Repotted Gaming is winding up being the closest finals that we have had in a very long time, harkening back to the days of QSFN picking up their silver ticket with just a 1% margin here. Nebrax knows that he needs the triple here and now to keep Tribe Gaming's hopes alive. The triple actually keeps them in the lead and in a very comfortable spot for the last two attacks, but the loss here would be so devastating for them. A 2-star would put them behind and maybe even slipping on percentage. Nebrax gets the crack in the top corner with the Town Hall going down. He'll switch out onto a triple Lava Loon with one Ice Hound, in fact, to get the freeze out here, committing very hard to this Sui dive early on.
Yeah, first doing out the clankers. This Lava Hound, you want to take that out in the corner. We see a lot of times that people try to deal with this Lava Hound during the attack, but it's just so important to take it out early. Right now, the Arch Tower is actually on the Babe Dragon, so this is right now not looking that good because now all of those pups are coming over. He's trying to react with a couple of archers and minions, and this means those pups should not be that big of a problem. And now he's starting with the push into this compartment. We have just seen how strong those heroes can be if they're getting unleashed and getting into the core of a base. But is the King going for this wall? That's the big question. Can the King open up towards this multi-inferno tower? This would be huge, as we have just seen in the attack from Timtastic.
There's lots of reasons to want to try to get your heroes spread out to take down multiple targets, but if you can keep them all concentrated in the same area of the base, they can also get great synergy by having the King out in front to protect for the two ladies. They're actually going to be able to get so many defenses down out here, including an Inferno Tower. Big Warden is protecting so many of these loons. He's holding on to that Eternal Tome for dear life. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes, Nebrax. He's trying to keep it until the very last stage of the base. Wow, gets the freeze off there with that ice golem going down, and he still has a little bit of Eternal Tome left. Keeps them safe. Enemy Queen's down. Can he go all the way?
They're pushing all the way. This vulnerability was incredible late, but the Eagle is going down. The Wizard Tower is getting frozen. 50 seconds, and the Queen is looking strong. There's already the fist in the air. Nimbrax is knowing that this is looking good, but okay, he's already celebrating. So let's just count this as a 3-star. I was kind of afraid of this Wizard Tower, but actually the Warden is giving so many hit points to those loons, and he knows. You said it. This attack was so important because this is giving Tribe the lead back, which they need against Repotted Gaming. Now it's back to Repotted. This match is so incredible close. Both teams are head to head. Only percentage is being the difference right now in between of those two teams. Everything is coming down to the last two attacks of this match, deciding which of those two teams is going to take this last golden ticket.
You can't write wars better than this, Itsu, and with the last round of hits, Repotted actually don't even have the opportunity to close it out in their favor. Even with a 3-star, Tribe could get the comeback afterwards and come over the top, but A 3-star would be a very strong finish here. Tribe have not necessarily had confident triples all across the board. And even though this is the 5th and final attack and there's been more time to prepare it and get it ready for maximum effect, it doesn't always end the way you expect it to. Vendetta is going to be the last one to have a say for Repotted Gaming. You saw last war, he got a very narrow 2-star, 95%. He needs to improve upon that this time for Repotted. His teammates are relying so heavily on a triple right now, Itsu.
Wait, this is the ultimate mind game. Wait, are they? Okay, so first off, this is pretty much. Wait, is this the exact same base or just a close base? The base which is posted in game right now as a challenge. So this is a really close base to what we have right now in the game as a qualifier challenge. So well, interesting base choice right there from Tribe. But it seems like, wait a second, the base from Vendetta is completely going the wrong way. The Queen is not going into the single Inferno Tower compartment. Instead, she's going for the multi-Inferno Tower, and even not for the multi-Inferno Tower, instead just for the compartment in front, which means she cannot reach that expo. Things are going from bad to worse for Repotted and Vendetta right now.
Single Inferno is so deadly against John. Oh my goodness, the poor Dragon Riders are just gonna be eaten apart. This Queen is having her ability forced, and this charge is just eaten up. Vendetta is seeing his forces driven before him. He's trying to push them on, but with a Town Hall on the back end, he might actually have to commit his battle blimp to take it out.
Yeah, and there's the blimp flying across. This is like, this, you cannot get a blimp which is having to travel further distance from all the bottom to the top side against the sweeper. This is not going to be an easy thing. There is the black mines, there's the red bombs, another black mine is hitting, but still the warden ability is on, but the defending warden is hitting. Wait a second, the sweeper to push the loons all the way to save the 2-star, but the percentage is so low that this might be already the deciding factor.
This is so crucial for Tribe Gaming now to be in the position to respond against Vendetta's hit here now. Knowing that they have a percentage lead, knowing that a 2-star is good enough, Tribe Gaming are so happy for this defense to hold off, and the mind game of the century pays off in droves. Vendetta is sent packing on an unfortunate funneling that keeps him away from the single target Inferno, and as the percentage creeps up bit by bit, there is just going to be no doubt in my mind Tribe Gaming can go even for a safe 2-star at this point and get the win.
Yeah, those healers, this Eagle shooting those healers was so important for Tribe. At the same time, it's so random. Like, you never know as an attacker what exactly is going to get targeted by the Eagle, because sometimes it's the Queen, sometimes the healers. It even feels like that the healers lost already HP, so a bigger question mark right there. But either way, it's going to be a 79%. So for Tribe, it's going to be a really solid percentage. 2-star for the win. And this would mean Tribe would get the golden ticket. Tribe would be in the final event of the World Championship. But first they need to get this 2-star on a high percentage note.
That's right. And wow, what a moment this is to be a Tribe player, for your hopes to be hanging on this one last final war, this one last attack of the final war. Kronos has got so much riding on his shoulders now, but this man has got nerves of steel. He is the finisher for Tribe Gaming. Give him the hardest, dirtiest, trickiest base, and he finishes off with 3 stars like it's nothing. Charging into the bottom compartment, well-protected Queen keeps those healers nice and safe. She's not going to be making toward the Eagle Artillery just yet, but will be cracking into that compartment after all with a super wall break, and this is going to be a snack for Kronos. Who's got an easily vulnerable Town Hall in the top corner that he can take at any moment, Itsu.
Yeah, and the Queen charge so far, or at least like the beginning of this attack so far as planned for him. Like, no Testa farm, nothing which might have surprised him or so. So far he is really happy about this. And take a look at this jump. He's only placing the jump to get this entry into the multi-Inferno Tower. This is all what he wants. He doesn't even want to get further into the base, only taking down the multi. The Headhunter is... there's no Headhunter in this attack, so he has to freeze the defending king instead. Maybe he just forgot about it, but this means the clan castle can loot as well. Red Bomb is there as well, but so far it's looking strong with most likely dragons and dragon riders starting off soon on this left side. And that's exactly what he's doing with this Yeti Blimp flying across in just a second to take down the town hall.
Well, as you can see there in the corner, 2-star and a mere 70% required to get the win. A very low hurdle for a long jumping Kronos to hop over this wall. Battle Blimp gets that Eternal Toe right before it exits the edge of that Grand Warden ability. And with the rage on the Town Hall, it is almost over.
Oh.
Tornado Trap does catch the Battle Blimp. It's going to be spinning around and a bit confused out here now. Still, can it make it into the Town Hall? Breezes out, doesn't catch the Teslas. Yetis are smashing away. A little bit of help from the Dragon, but the Town Hall is standing. What is happening, Itsu?
Oh no, the town hall is staying up, but he has still the king. He has not even deployed the king and the royal champion yet. I don't know what he's waiting for, but he should get started soon with that royal champion ability early. And now it's all about those percentages to collect those. There's the king. He's got, yeah, he got the town hall at the top side, the wizard tower, and they got the percentage.
Finals. They will face off against alternate attacks. What a storyline to see coming ahead of us. Into Repotted Gaming's bases have been so impressive. They were the favorite among many to take it all here today. But Tribe have got the celebratory spirit now. They have done it. A 12-12 finish on once again. Really low hit rates, it must be said. The base building all across the board is fantastic. But Kronos will finish with almost a 3-star and give Tribe Gaming their golden ticket after